All right, good morning. It's day 83 or 4 maybe. We stopped early last night because of the mosquitoes, so we're trying to get moving here. It's about 5 o'clock. We gotta break down quick and get on trail. It's a little bit chilly this morning, yeah? We've got some layers on to hopefully help with the mosquitoes. My legs are out though, so I hope they're not too bad. All right, here we are, broken down and on trail. Good work, boys. That was like 20 minutes or so.
Once you get up, sit on your butt. And
You know, I was noticing how completely quiet and still it was last night, right before I fell asleep. Like all the crickets stopped, the birds and everything were done, you know? Mm-hmm. It was so quiet. It was really neat. This is a tricky one. Unbreakable went over it and managed it, but I was afraid that I was gonna impale myself because it's such a big jump down. Tricky. This is so cool. I was saying through that burn area that if all those trees weren't burned up, I thought it would be really a neat place to hike through. So I'm kind of glad that now we get to experience that. And we're back. It's so crazy. It was like maybe a quarter-mile stretch that wasn't burned. Then there's this burn all before it, all after it. We just did a bit of a climb and we're gonna shed some layers, hydrate. So this is interesting. We're wondering if, can you see it through the trees? If that's a volcano or like a volcanic plug over there maybe. Obviously this is volcanic rock like all over the place. And then this is a really nice view.
so it's 8 point something.
Doing good. Doing good. Let's take some water. Is that what we just came down off of?
Yeah.
All right, making our way to Crater Lake. All right, here we are, U.S. boundary, U.S. forest boundary. Entering Crater Lake National Park, Pacific Crest Trail.
And there is no mushroom picking.
Don't pick the mushrooms. Don't eat the mushrooms. Don't hurt the mushrooms. Got it?
Yep.
And no hunting. Right, here we are at a junction, and just got very excited about a logbook. Trail register.
Mooch 77.
We signed the register here, found some people ahead of us. And what, Elliot? Used to be a volcano?
Crater Lake, yeah.
It's cool.
And the top blew off.
And left a crater.
Which filled with,
Glacial water,
yeah, water.
trail water, mountain,
Snow.
snow, and rain. And we're gonna go check it out. Snow, snow, snow on the trail, snow on the side of the trail. Not too bad though.
So soft.
You got some Kona ice?
This is literally feels like Kona ice snow.
This is exciting. Coming out to Highway 62. A couple more miles, National Park. Okay, we're using the boot brush to remove invasive seeds.
Haven't given my shoes this kind of
Treatment.
treatment in a long time.
So we're here, and we just came from route leads to a heavily eroded volcanic peak that offers spectacular views of southern Oregon landscape, a mix of mountain hemlock, Shasta red fir, and lodgepole pine. Some of that is not the PCT. We came to this junction, and we could see that in the distance. There. And we're gonna go another 2.5 miles and get on the rim trail. And then walk the rim trail.
No, they're talking about the tent sites that are closed, Asher.
So just to clarify, so we're gonna go a couple of miles to a junction where the PCT actually goes out this way and around, but the Crater Lake Rim Trail goes along. So we're gonna hike it and walk it, but we're gonna be closer to Crater Lake than the PCT, so that we can get better views and appreciate and enjoy this.
Similar mileage too.
Yeah, the PCT calls it an alternate route and recommends it for better views. All right, so getting on trail for a few more miles to the junction of the rim trail. Bugs are bugging us. Got some nice cold water though. You good? Dutton Creek Camp, Pacific Crest Trail, Dutton Creek Trail, Rim Village. So this way to the Rim Trail. Looks like we're still going to be dealing with down trees and so forth. All right, 2.3 to the cafe and the visitor center in the beginning of the rim. All right, gave the boys a little bit of incentive to drink some of that nice cold water. And when we get to the cafe, we're gonna get something to eat and a nice cold drink that's not water. Something else. So there's actually still ice bridges that are safe, no kidding.
Yeah, not there. Not right here. Like this one would be.
Well, that was a little bit of a climb, but we are coming up to the road, to the rim. Whew. You expected what?
I expected to be able to see. Like down.
Oh, like down into the water.
Isn't it supposed to be like super clear or something? Well, yeah. Look, you can see the contour.
Their names? Cowboy Dan and and what? Blue Jay. No, Blue Jay, Cowboy Dan. So we're gonna go in here. They're no boat too, so maybe we'll see them in the next little stretch. But we're going in here to eat, and they said it's crazy busy. All right, so we're upstairs at the cafe. They don't actually have seating here. They have like 5 tables outside that we can charge up. And we have chicken tenders and loaded hot dogs, chili, soda, a couple of cookies to share. And we're enjoying our lunch. Breakfast and lunch, really. And dinner. Sorry, this is funny. All right, we left the cafe area. Just go see if we can plug in Wi-Fi real quick over here at the lodge. And then we got to get back to this trail.
Wizard Island is not the top of the old volcano. It's the newer volcano that emerged from the top from Crater Lake.
Good, we were wondering that about. We were wondering how that.
So it is
Island.
a volcano. It's just not the old one.
Okay.
No, it emerged from Crater Lake.
Interesting. So we're in the Crater Lake Lodge. Looks really nice. We're not staying here, but maybe. Okay, and so this is the viewing deck from the lodge. Wow, it's beautiful. So we're just hanging out here for a few minutes, trying to charge up, trying to get a video to load. And then we're gonna hike on this sidewalk and head that way around this rim. And then keep going. This is really interesting. The history, yeah. It's cool, isn't it? All right, it is super late. We're leaving the lodge. This is awesome. And we're gonna start our walk along the rim trail and beyond. So I was talking on the trail earlier about how high up in the trees those markers were.
Yeah.
So the average snow depth is
10 feet.
wow, 120 inches or so.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. There was a picture inside actually that
Mom.
showed a snowstorm in August. I don't want you anywhere near that edge. It's crazy. It's a drop off. People die. All right, so that snow is on the trail. So that section of trail was closed. We just came up the road and here we are, and we're hiking on. I thought we were getting past the snowy stuff. Not sure about this. You all right, bud? There's something on top of that, like a lookout thing or a ranger station maybe. It's a couple feet of snow, I'd say. I mean, I don't know. At least we're not post holing right now. Look at me, Ash. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that one that's like super pointy. Yeah, it's awesome, huh? Like in the clouds. Yeah, but this is like, there are volcanoes everywhere. Moon's out. Uh-oh. Snow's tricky. This is incredible. So beautiful. It's incredible. Okay. I can't even see the boys. They're so far ahead. they're moving and I'm taking pictures and trying to move. This is what happens when we get near amazing views and beautiful places. I want to look and take pictures. And they're like, we got to do miles. Let's keep moving. It's getting late. It's getting dark. And they're right. But it's incredible. Look at that. Just awesome. I can't get enough of this. I thought the snowy part was closed, but apparently only the super dangerous snowy part was closed. I think if you slid down, you'd like slide onto the road. So that section was closed. This section is snowy and slippery and muddy and wet in places, but if you slip and fall, you're not gonna like die or fall on a road or anything. So this part's open. How come I can't take time to take pictures of you, but you guys can do this?
Well, we're not.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Actually, there's the track's good now. Dang. I'll go last. Yo, Chad.
Well, that's pretty awesome. The thing with the snow is you get a little off track. You're following the trail and then sometimes you either go around the trail or get diverted a little bit and then have to get back to it. It's a little tricky, but here we are. This is the trail right here with this incredible view. Wow. Yeah. So basically we've made it to the back side of the island, Wizard Island, that we were looking at. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool, huh?
Alright, so we're exiting Crater Lake National Park, crossing this highway, and
Setting up camp.
we're going to be setting up camp and going back into the woods.